We've got five in, and here's Memphis's starting group. Smart and Bain on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. And for the Heat, Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Richardson in at the 1. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler stand right now? What makes him Jimmy Butler?
Well, I think, Brian, he's just a great competitor. He wants to take on the biggest challenges when he's on the defensive end, and on offense, he is willing to attack anyone.
Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Allie?
He is aware of the amount of disruption that Marcus Smart can bring to an offense. He said you can't attack him in pick and rolls and go at him in ISO, so we'll have to keep his assignment moving and run him ragged when he's on defense. Sounds like it'll be a busy day for Smart. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Jackson with a screen on Butler. Morant with the bucket.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
And it's Miami's ball. 4-point game. Richardson goes in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Morant. Rebounded by Butler.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And there's Richards on the assist by Butler. Richardson's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete. Bam loves to run. Runs so well at that center position.
Here's Morant. And again, unable to change momentum here. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Hero, no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
So it's Miami now, after the basket by Memphis on the other end. Hero outside. Love finds Butler. Love a screen on Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smart. Morant against Richardson. Rebound Miami.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Now here's Richardson. 5 points in the game. There's a screen by Love. Adebayo from long range. The rebound by Edey.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that, it doesn't go down.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
And it's Butler with the jam.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Butler against Morant. Here's the pick. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Morant's got 7.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Smart with the bucket. Heat trail by 3. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Hero, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Jackson down low. Butler covering. Takes the 3. Jackson can't get it to go.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Love passes to Richardson. There's a screen by Love. Outside Richardson. Pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
And here's Morant outside. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes a back and forth high scoring. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Richardson in at the point. That's the group of the game for the Heat. And it's Butler with the jam.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
You think of guys who play greater than their stats. Butler has got to be on that list, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the competitive nature of Jimmy Butler is the stuff of legends. Sure, sometimes it can make it tough in certain locker rooms, but coaches love his passion for winning.
Feels like a guy that's built for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now here's Butler. Pass to Love. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Here's Morant. Morant with the close range bucket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Butler taking his time here. Hero outside. Pass to Love. Hero against Bane. Hero, the pass to Butler. The 3-ball. The rebound by Edey. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Richardson with it, guarded by Morant. Richardson, the pass to Adebayo. Outside for Love. Hero for 3. Drains the triple. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run. And we'll see if they can keep it up. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Butler with the bucket.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Butler. After the basket by Memphis on the other end.
But what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Left side Bane. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 3. Hero against Smart. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Miami making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Butler. Butler right to the heart.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Grizzlies trail by 5. They set the pick. Here's Smart. Outside Morant. With some arc. Pass to Edey. Gets his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The free throw drops for Bane.
Shooting for Memphis. Desmond Bane.
And Bane drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
With 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
Well, when you got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
On the court for the Grizzlies, G.G. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Huff in at the center position. Now here's Rozier. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to Jovic from deep. Sends Drills it home from three-point land. Jovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Wells, defended by Burks. Tough. Miami grabs the miss.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
On the wing, Rozier, defended by Kennard. Three-pointer. That one is off. Grizzlies trail by 8. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Now here's Rozier. Still no points. Here's Jovic. Pass to Burks. Outside for Rozier. 4 on the clock. The floater. Kennard with the rebound. Memphis has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by Jovic. Heat leading by 5. Outside Burks. Pass to Jovic. Rozier outside. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. Rozier's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? To the wing on the left. And Miami again with the bucket.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to review the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Here's Hero. Great D that time from Bane. Grizzlies trail by 12. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane, well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Now here's Richardson. He's got 5. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Butler's checked in for Miami.
First team foul. Now in the game, number 22, Jimmy Butler.
There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Here's Jovic. Miami, no good that time either. Memphis has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Jackson. Counted. Jackson's got 6.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Butler. Blocked. Pass to Morant. Smart outside. No good with the triple. Heat leading by 7. Outside Richardson. And here's Butler outside. Again, the Heat misses. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Morant outside. And it's Richardson with the rebound. All by himself. Look at Butler finish the break.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And that's Morant for you. Not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Now here's Richardson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Jovic and Bam play together inside. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. And it's Richardson in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Butler. Adebayo sets a screen, and it's Butler off the drive. Oh, Butler slashing through.
You see how effective Butler is driving inside. The combination of muscle and athleticism is tough to stop.
And down it goes. 2 points. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Jovic. Back to Butler. Uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got 25 points.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Morant against Butler. And Ja Morant again.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Here's Richardson. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Grizzlies trail by 5. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Pass to Adebayo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense. Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First team foul.
Morant surveying the floor. Second shot opportunity. Miami grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Adebayo with it. Pass to Jovic. Outside for Butler. Clock at 6. And here's Richardson. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Butler. For 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Morant driving in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Now here's Hero. Outside Richardson. Buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 8.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Bane surveying the D. Misses the three. And it's Butler with the ball for Miami. And there's a pick. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
Butler hits them both. 1:10 left to play in the fourth.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Heat.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Outside Richardson. Hero for 3. Fires in the triple.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Morant, no good. And it's Butler with the jam.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
John Morant, assisted by Desmond Bane.
Here's Jovic. So no problem for Miami as they get... Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
This one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Paul in at the... one spot. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Richardson driving in, and he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised. Find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here is Paul, following the score by Josh Richardson. And good that time.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Butler is a physical dunker. I mean, he takes his craft seriously. I just love watching this guy take off.
Now here's Paul. Over in the corner, Barnes. 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there it is for him. Butler's got 8 points.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Paul against Hero. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 10 points for him.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Richardson. Pass to Highsmith. Misses the three. Spurs leading by 3. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Butler. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in.
Now in the game, number 5.
Paul, right side. Wembanyama, a screen on Hero. Paul can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Here's Richardson following the bucket by the Spurs. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.116 left to play in the first quarter. Miami no good on that time either.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Vassell outside. Paul outside. Sohan with the screen. Paul passes to Sohan. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Jovic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Sohan with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. Hero against Vassell. Shoots over Hero. Rebound by the Heat.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And Butler gets it to go.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Barnes kicks to Paul. There's 14 seconds left here in the opening quarter. From deep three-point territory. No good. Shot missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
From Bam.
With 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. And it's Richardson in at the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now here's Barnes. He has yet to score. 3 on the clock. Here's Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Richardson, good.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Vassell against Butler. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell.
Oh, yes! Look, if you want to talk about taking flight, right there, Vassell, that's what he did.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. San Antonio with the ball. Heat knocking down the tray. A nice shot by Sohan.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now, here's Adebayo. Hasn't made one yet. There's a screen. Richardson attacking. 6 to shoot. Here's Jovic, defended by Paul. Richardson, no luck. Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Paul outside. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And it's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Paul's got 13 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Burks, he's checked in for Hero. Butler against Vassell. Now, Sohan. And it goes down 2 points. Sohan's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wow. And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Pass to Richardson. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball, trailing by 5. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Butler against Vassell. The kick out to Barnes and stolen by Richardson. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Burks' shot is good.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Vassell outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And if he can keep shooting from deep, like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Keldon Johnson. Collins is out there with Castle. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ware. Offline with his 3. Spurs leading by 3. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake. Now, that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Castle. Is defending, and the basket by Castle. Castle's got 4 points this quarter.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
Rozier for 3. Rebound by Johnson. San Antonio's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. To the right side. Pass to Burks. Now, here's Rozier. Back to Burks. Rozier looking around. Driving the lane. And the rejection by Collins. Love kicks to Ware. That's in there. Love with the assist. Ware's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Pass to Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Love with the ball for the Heat. A 2-point game. Over to the left wing. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Rozier kicks to Burks. Pass to Love. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Heroes check in for Miami.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And Dwayne Wade is the first. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Zach Collins. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Miami. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Jaquez against Johnson. Jaquez can't hit. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Castle. Pass basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Well, Castle's showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
A three-pointer off the mark. Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Pass to Champagny. Johnson in the corner. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Here's Castle. Spurs passing it around. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Off target from outside. Kicks it out to Hero. Fires the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Out left to the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Miami trailing. Right side, Rozier. And he jams it with authority.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Hero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And here is Paul. Clock at 6. With the drive. And he makes good on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 1.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Highsmith the pass to Hero. There's the 3. Here's Richardson. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. Burks comes in for Hero. Now here's Paul. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Richardson. Inside, here's Adebayo.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Knocked away. Burks with the steal. To the paint. Adebayo down low. Defended by Sohan.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Burks against Paul. Wembanyama, a screen on Burks. The shot's good from Paul.
I think you could sense it that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot, and he got it.
Here's Butler. Pass to Jovic. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. 4 on the clock, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Outside Butler from downtown, and they recover it. Burks finds Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Vassell. The driving Jimmy Butler, and that'll be Miami. As it goes out of bounds, the Heat retain possession. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Richardson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Vassell. He's guarded closely, and here's Barnes for 3. Good on the triple.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Outside Butler. For the 3. Places one from 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Paul. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
When the going gets tough, you got CP on the side. He steps up. What a winner.
Outside Butler. Good.
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Wembanyama outside. And with the screen. Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Richardson with the screen on Barnes. Here's Butler. No good. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Josh Richardson out there with Butler. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Antonio. Pass to Vassell. And there's the drive. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Vassell's got the first basket here in overtime for the Spurs. Here's Richardson. Hefty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Richardson's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Paul outside. Wembanyama outside. Back to Paul. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. And the 3-ball is good. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Paul against Jaquez. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Henry Hawkins. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout. Called by Eric Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. And with the screen. Richardson against Vassell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Vassell's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Vassell, the pass to Barnes. Hawkins against Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here's Miami. They trail by 1. Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Paul against Butler. Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Number 14.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
A 3 from Barnes, no good. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They escape with a victory. All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
both. Backwards in this one, Stan, cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Devin Vassell out there with Chris Paul. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 to the left wing. And here's Morant outside. Vassell with the rebound. Paul taking his time here. Pass to Vassell. Outside Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Morant. Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
On the drive, Paul is just so dynamic. Defenses can't find a way to stop him.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Morant with it, now guarded by Sohan. Jackson for 3. Good, and the setup by Morant.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Paul for 3. Knocks down the long J. Paul's got 7 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
Now here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Outside for Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Vassell against Smart. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Paul against Morant. And he lays it up and in. 9 points in the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
Morant against Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Morant. Kicks it out to Barnes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Paul, and he drives in. Yes, it's good. Paul's got 11 points.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Sohan, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Wembanyama, screen on Morant. Paul against Morant. 5 to shoot. Right side, Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. And Morant clears the board. Memphis trailing here. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Bane. There's a screen. Driving inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Memphis shooting their third free throw shot of the game. 19 seconds left in the first. Morant against Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Morant. And here's Paul. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation.
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for San Antonio. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Edey in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. San Antonio leading. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Vassell outside. Connects from downtown. Vassell's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
From deep, Morant sinks it from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Ball passes to Vassell. Barnes with a screen on Morant. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Grizzlies trail by 3. They set the screen. Launches it. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Wembanyama powers it through inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Jackson, outside Morant. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Vassell against Morant. Wembanyama, screen on Morant. Here's Vassell. Lays it up and banks it in. Vassell's got 5 now.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And they'll keep possession. Bane, the pass to Morant. Morant elevates at the rim.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Here's Bane. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. And they go to the intentional foul.
His third personal foul. Second team foul.
40 seconds left to play in the half. Wembanyama, screen on Bane. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be a second foul of the game. We've got 22 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Edey. Morant against Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Morant, no good. Now here's Paul. Can't get it to fall. And he can't get that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Spurs out in front. They lead by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, I'm here with us.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. We've got Zach Collins. Johnson is out there with Castle, and it's Champagnie at the 4.
just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
And the basket by Castle. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
Pass to Huff. The three is up. On target from range. Huff's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Castle, defended by Jackson. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Branham. Up and in on the layup. Branham's got his first 2 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Castle. There's a screen. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
Here's Castle, defended by Jackson. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Champagny, and stolen by Clark. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Kennard finds Jackson. It's good.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
San Antonio leading by 5. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Castle, defended by Jackson. From the baseline, here's Branham. The three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. It's deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Jack's up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Branham's got 5 now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Castle, defended by Jackson. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Champagny. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
A solid distributor. Good to see the rookie Castle finds his open teammates like this.
It's stolen by Johnson. Collins with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game. Right side Johnson. Collins a screen. Johnson on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, great finish from Johnson, leaving no room for error with the slam.
Here's Wells, covered by Johnson. Pass to Clark. Shot clock at 6. Rebound San Antonio. Johnson with it. Collins a screen. Gets it off. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they lead by 11. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Smart and Bain on the wing. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And you often see defenses beg Morant to take that shot. Didn't work that time.
Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Devin Vassell.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Here's Morant. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Smart against Paul. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Bain. Barnes against Bain. Barnes, no good. Grizzlies trail by 11. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Smart for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama. Yama's got 6 rebounds in the game. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Vassell, a screen on Smart. Sohan outside, out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Takes it inside. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Paul passes to Barnes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Spurs,
And the first one at the line is good. Well, some great scores in the NBA right now, Stan. Anyone you think doesn't get enough credit for their offensive talents?
Wow, Brian, that is a tough question. So many guys putting up such big numbers right now. Devin Booker maybe still a little overshadowed by Kevin Durant. De'Aaron Fox maybe overshadowed by Sabonis. And Tyrese Maxey certainly is overshadowed playing with Embiid.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
Smart to screen on Barnes. Ja slithers his way in. Misses in close. Spurs lead by 11. Wembanyama pass to Paul. Shot from inside. Right side, Wembanyama. All alone, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Spurs lead by 13.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Spurs.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Chris Paul.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Vassell outside, fires from deep, and San Antonio hits again from deep.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
From deep, Morant. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
15-5.
And he drops the first.
Harrison Barnes. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Moran against Barnes. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant outside. Missed it. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really...
Welcome, everybody. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Jovic and Bam play together inside. And it's Richardson in at the 1. And for Memphis, Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Richard, these teams like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating. But when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
Here's Butler. After the basket by Memphis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
And it's Morant off the drive over Butler. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Richardson, the pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
Morant surveying the floor. From outside the arc. Adebayo grabs the board.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like to pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Butler's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Edey. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero outside. They set a pick. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Jovic passes to Butler. Over Bane. 4 on the clock. Tries again. Adebayo, that's good.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Now here's Morant. Give him 8. Pass to Jackson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside for Morant. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Outside Butler. Looking to win the run. The kick out to Richardson. Hero for 3. And finished off by Adebayo.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Hero against Bane. Butler up top. Give him 8 points now. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here's Richardson. That one goes. Count it.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Outside Morant. The 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Ja Morant. He's feeling it tonight and has been. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Jovic and Bam play together inside. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. And it's Richardson in at the point guard position. Now here's Morant. And it's blocked by Butler.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Morant, pass to Jackson, and And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Heat leading by 3. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Adebayo with it, guarded by Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Knocks it down from distance.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Morant against Richardson. Pass to Hero. They set the pick. Over to the wing. Adebayo finds Hero. The teardrop. Tipped. Outside Morant. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Left side, Morant. Fires for 3. And Morant laces the triple.
That play is Morant's ball-handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Knocked away. And stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Smart. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating plunge.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Hero. 6 on the shot clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And here's Memphis. It's been 8 unanswered for them. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And now a 6-point Memphis lead.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Hits the trifecta.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And stolen by Jackson. Smart right side. The 3 is up. And it's Richardson with the rebound. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Butler takes it in. Jovic. Pass to Adebayo. And it falls all over the rim and in. And it's now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Outside Morant. There's a screen. Here's Edey. Outside Bane. Here's Jackson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Grizzlies out in front, leading by a point. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Luke Kennard, Brandon Clark out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And he makes it on the layup. Rozier's got 5 now.
Such a quick player. I mean, Rozier is a wizard in the open floor.
Kennard against Jaquez. Jackson outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Miami leading by 4. Pass to Jaquez. From outside, off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Good work there as it goes. Rozier's got 7 points for the quarter.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Pass to Huff. Back to Kennard. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Kennard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Rozier, the pass to Love. Back to Rozier. Got a piece of it. Kennard with it. Now guarded by Rozier. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Jackson for 3. Love grabs the miss. The Heat with the lead. It's Jaquez on the wing from downtown. Offensive rebound. Pass to Ware. The 3. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 4.
Moves the ball around well. Love picking up the assist that time.
Up top, Kennard. Here's Huff. Pounded by Rozier. Kennard passes to Huff. Jackson outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Miami leading by 4.
Grizzlies foul. Wells. First personal foul. First team foul.
Rozier outside. Off target from outside. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. On the take. Here's Wells. Back to Jackson. Pass to Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And rejected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's a minute 47 left in the third.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Now Kennard. Jackson outside. Back to Kennard. Lets the 3 fly. Oh my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's going to go on Jaime Jaquez. Memphis shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Miami's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And a vicious slam by Rozier, really sticking it to them.
Kennard passes to Huff. Here's Wells. And they'll get another chance. Off target from 3-point range. Miami leading by 4. Pass to Ware. It's Jaquez on the wing. Here's Highsmith. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
A line change here for Memphis.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Miami. Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the free throw, no good. And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a 2-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter. But definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness. You gotta love how aggressive Morant is. He is fearless going towards that rim.
Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Hero. Jackson for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Jovic. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 10-point Miami lead.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
And so it's the Miami Heat up by a healthy 8 points at the end of... 4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th quarter. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot. Now here's Hero. Soft touch off the glass.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Outside Morant. And there's the screen. Pass to Jackson.
Heat foul. Haywood Highsmith. First personal foul. First team foul.
Jackson with it. Smart outside. Clock at 6. From deep, Morant.
As hard-nosed as they come, Butler forces you to do extra to score against him.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Now here's Richardson. Outside for Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. Takes a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Puts up a 3. Ooh, that's good. Morant from way out.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
The shot's good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
A nice shot by Butler.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
That one goes in. And now it's a 12-point Miami lead.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Here's Morant. Yes, sir! Ja can throw it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hot. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Smart. Out to the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. We've got 1:48 left in the final quarter. Hero, no good. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Morant finds Jackson. Good D by Adebayo.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Hero. Adebayo passes to Hero. And here's Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Miami making a switch here. Jovic is checked in.
Number 5, Nikola Jokic.
1:16 left in the game. Adebayo a screen on Bane. Hero for 3. Ja Morant grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Heat.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jimmy Butler.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And the dunk by Jackson. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Smart. Kicks it out to Jackson. Morant against Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
To move the ball around, stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Josh Richardson, and it's Butler in at the 3. Now, here's Adebayo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Ball up top, defended by Butler. Paul kicks to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Richardson the pass to Jaquez. The kick outside to Butler. And the shot goes down. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Here's Vassell. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ball against Butler. The kick out to Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Jaquez. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Butler. Over Barnes. Butler finds Jaquez. Richardson outside. The Heat need to get a shot off. Fader on the way. Wembanyama with the rebound. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. Here's Sohan. Jimmy Butler making his last shot, and the shot goes in.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And Butler, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 8.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Richardson. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Banked in off the glass. He's got 6.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Pass to Adebayo. Three-pointer, Butler. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
We'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Paul out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. That's the San Antonio 5. Spurs leading by 4. Now Sohan. Ball outside. Wembanyama outside. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And the Heat shooting well, 50% from the floor. And really stand Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Now, here's Richardson. Jaquez finds Richardson over Paul, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
San Antonio leading and stolen by Butler. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Paul with the steal. Sohan with the ball. Pass to Barnes. Sohan with the screen. It's rebounded by Jovic.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Kicks it out to Richardson. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Wembanyama with it. He's guarded by Adebayo. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Heat shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The free throw drops for Jaquez. Easton, the last few decades, we've seen the three become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is. And teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
The kick out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Butler hammering it home.
Using his strength and athleticism, plays like this from Butler just motivates his team.
The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
Here's Wembanyama. 8 points for him. Ball finds Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
Reason number one, CP3 is out there making strong passes, keeping the offense flowing.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Adebayo's got 5 points now this quarter. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. A three-pointer, no good. The Heat have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. He had a nice open look right there. And now a 5-point Heat lead. Richardson against Vassell. Barnes outside. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
That's a 2 from Paul, and a miss there off the inbound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the Heat.
And some good action through the first. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The guard set is Rozier and Hero. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Weir in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
Hero attacking. Rebounded by the Spurs. And here is Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And here are the Heat now after the basket by San Antonio. Hero passes to Ware. It's stolen. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Pass to Champagny. For 3. And no good that time. The Heat with the lead, and the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Clock at 4. Collins, good.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
As Rozier kicks it out to Hero. Ware passes to Love. Will it go? Nailed from three-point land. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Jacks up a three. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Johnson. He's covered closely.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Collins in the post. Pass to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Had the space there, but it's offline. Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Ware. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Heat lead by 3.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
A minute 50 left to play in the third. Poked away. Rozier with the steal. There's Hero with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Here's Castle. Still yet to score. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot to stop the run. Drills the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Rozier. Out to the right wing. Here's Ware. He's guarded by Collins. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Here's Castle. Rozier defending. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Collins. Pass to Castle. And that one drops. And it's now only a 1-point Miami lead.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Rozier kicks to Ware. Here's Heisman. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Heisman. No scoring in this one. Outside Rozier. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Heat. They're up by. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Paul in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Hackett. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Spurs trail by 3. Now here's Paul. To the wing on the left. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Heat leading by 3. Hawkins outside. The kick outside to Butler. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Outside for Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Richardson against Paul. Richardson attacking. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Wembanyama, a screen on Richardson. Richardson against Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, 3-ball, Wembanyama!
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Butler feeling out a bit. Hawkins outside. The 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And the foul on Josh Richardson.
2 minutes.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Josh Richardson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Paul. Barnes outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
Hawkins with the ball. Sohan's there. Pass to Adebayo. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's Richardson on the wing, defended by Paul. Shoots from the baseline. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Barnes with it, and Hawkins picks him up defensively. And the basket by Vassell.
That is a big-time shot from Vassell. This guy is a gamer.
Pass to Hawkins. Down low. Here's Jovic. Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Barnes. And stolen by Wembanyama. On the wing, Barnes. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Here's Vassell.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Butler takes it inside. Money!
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
Vassell against Richardson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Now Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Jaquez. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Barnes hits them both.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Stand up and get
Here's Butler. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. Adebayo against Wembanyama. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
second personal foul. First team foul.
Zohan with the screen. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Vassell against Adebayo. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Here's Butler. Out to the right wing. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Outside Butler. From deep. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
Vassell drives in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Butler on the attack.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. And the 3 off target. Miami's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And it's the Spurs ball.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Outside Butler. Lays it up off the glass. And the Heat lead by 6.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Sohan with the ball. Here's Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jimmy Butler.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
All the officials are all over that one.
Team foul. At the line.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
2 shots.
Barnes hits them both. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Heat ball.
Fires from way outside. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
guard matchup.
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Edey in at the 5. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Morant against Barnes. Smart, a screen on Barnes. Morant, the pass to Smart, and stolen by Paul. Vassell against Bane. Wembanyama, a screen on Bane. Down low. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Vassell.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
And San Antonio has possession after the basket by Memphis on the other end. Vassell outside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Morant looking around. On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Morant's got 5.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Now here's Vassell. And he jams it home with authority.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Morant against Barnes. And it's Morant missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Barnes. Now Vassell. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Now here's Wembanyama. Not a lot of room. Blocked! And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Back to Morant.
In the first 2 minutes.
And there's a pick. Here he goes. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
Now here's Barnes. Yet to see a basket. Clock at 2. Counted from distance.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Bane with a screen on Barnes. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Morant. There's a screen. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Barnes, it's good.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Outside Bane. Outside Morant. 4-3. And they recover it. With the teardrop. Oh, Paul with the block. And he recovers it. Smart for 3. And again, it's Memphis missing. Spurs lead by 3. Here's Barnes. And it's Bane with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Morant, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Paul passes to Barnes. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
He's perfect from the line this time. Oh, they pick off the pass. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Chris Paul out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. 3-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Barnes. 5 points in the game. Wembanyama, screen on Bane. Outside for Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Barnes against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Vassell. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters. And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Great. Teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Bane with it, guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Edey, back to Bane. Outside Morant, 6 to shoot. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Morant. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Sohan outside. Fires the 3.
They love what Jackson gives them defensively. Great instinct, size, and mobility.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Memphis ball.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team. The skill, the grace, Morant.
You gotta love how aggressive Morant is. He is fearless going towards that rim.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Vassell. 1:51 left in the first half. Outside for Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Morant against Paul. And Ja Morant again. Morant's got 18.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Morant against Vassell. The rebound by Jackson.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now here's Jackson. Stolen by Vassell. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Morant. Smart for 3. Ooh, Smart from way outside.
Just such a quick release there by Marcus Smart. You love to see that just catch, touch, and release.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And Morant laces the triple. 7 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Will it go? That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. That shot missing. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court for Memphis, we've got Brandon Clark. He's out there with Jackson. And it's Kennard in a 2-guard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Champagny. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading. Kennard outside. Collins outside. Hook loose. Here's the break. And the basket by Clark. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Here's Branham. Good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Kennard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now it's on Zach Collins. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Castle. And he makes it. Castle's got his first 2 points of the night.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And that misses. That would have put him up. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Wells. 2 points. That one goes. Spurs trail by 4. There's the drive. Collins outside. Pass to Champagny. Collins with a screen on Clark. Here's Champagny. Clark covers. 5 on the clock. Champagny shot is off. Grizzlies lead by 4. Jackson surveying the D. Kennard outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Jackson. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Champagny. No points so far. A minute 50 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. To the inside, Castle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play will be reviewed under the NBA rules. 2 minutes on the line.
Ball still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He's off on the first.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
And it's Kennard on the take.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. First one falls.
Third team foul. Shooting for Memphis.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Branham, defended by Kennard. And now the Grizzlies on the run. There's Jackson with the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
A minute 4 left in the third. Here's Castle. And the layup is good off the glass. Castle's got his second basket of the game.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
They set the pick. Jackson, pass to Kennard. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Pass to Branham. The 3 is up. Cleared away by Wells.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Pass to Huff. Takes a three. And so it's Memphis closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due.
Get up, get ready.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Grizzlies lead by 7. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Paul in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Morant. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Morant's got 23 points.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Paul against Smart. Vassell outside. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Wembanyama. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skill. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Barnes against Morant. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Vassell against Morant. Wembanyama, screen on Morant. Here's Vassell. And he goes big! The dunk right over Ja Morant.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. Kicks it out to Smart. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Ja slithers his way in. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Right side, Wembanyama. Over Edey. Wembanyama, no good.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Paul with a steal. And here comes the break. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Spurs on D. Trailing by 5. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires for 3. And again, it's Memphis missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Barnes. The 3 from Wembanyama. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Here's Morant. Boom! Ja Morant!
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Up top, Vassell. Pounded by Morant. Wembanyama scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. Over Edey. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Morant with the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
The 3 from Barnes. The Rebound by Edey.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
1:19 left to play in the fourth. Here's Morant. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Sohan. Oh, Morant with the block.
Bringing on D. Morant with the swat.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shots.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Barnes against Bane. Barnes goes in. Yes!
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Vassell can't get it to go. Right side Morant. Smart to screen on Vassell. From deep, Morant. And Chris Paul clears it away. Puts up a deep three. Gets the bucket. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic